Hi, it's Lisa and Harry again from the Burlington County Historical Society. We're in the Society's Bard Howell House, which dates to about 1740 and was standing here in Burlington during the American Revolution. In a few minutes, we're going to invite you to go back in time with us to 1776 in New Jersey for a debate around a dining room table about whether or not to join the American Revolution. Believe it or not everyone was ready for the Revolution in 1776, especially in New Jersey, where about half of the colonists considered themselves loyalists, or people who wanted to remain an English colony. Listen to a mom and a son argue about what to do, and see how they react when a surprise visitor pays them a call. Use your imagination and think about what you would decide to do if you were sitting around your dining room table and talking with your parents. Let's go! I know you have your heart set on joining the Continental Army, son, but I'm totally against it.
But Mom, look at taxation without representation. Look what they did to us.
I know it seems like we don't have a voice in Parliament way across the ocean and that our concerns aren't being heard by King George. But I like King George, and I know that he'll do the right thing eventually.
Like how we listened with the Stamp Act. Look how expensive everything was.
I know it seems like that, Harry, I do. But the Stamp Act was repealed. Besides, we're a wealthy Quaker family, and we can afford a little extra, even if we're not really sure where that extra goes.
But they could do that again. I really believe things would be better if we broke free from Britain. They're so far away, they don't care.
I hear what you're saying, Harry, I do. But did you forget that we're members of the Society of Friends? We don't believe in fighting and wars. We have a comfortable life. All of our neighbors in Burlington are happy with the king. Don't risk our security. Who can that be?
I think I know. I talked to Sergeant Hathaway of the New Jersey 4th Regiment earlier today.
Oh no, I hope he's not here to recruit you. Well, you better go answer the door.
Hello, Sergeant Hathaway, come in.
Hello, Harry. How are you? And is this your mother?
Yes.
Yes. Well, madam, I'm very pleased to make your acquaintance. We might be needing Harry as a drummer boy in our regiment.
A drummer boy? I'm not sure I'm pleased to meet your acquaintance. Have a seat, let's talk about this. Harry, can you get Sergeant Hathaway a cup of tea, please?
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So you said you're from the 4th New Jersey, Sergeant.
Yes, we're forming a new regiment, the 4th New Jersey Regiment, here in Burlington, and we're looking for drummers. And the drum major thought that Harry would be a good choice, and I think so too. So I'm here to take him to the drum major to see if he'll qualify.
But he's only 10 years old, Sergeant. Do you take 10-year-olds in the Continental Army?
As drummers. As drummers.
I
Yes.
see. Well, I have a problem with this whole thing. We're members of the Society of Friends, and we don't really believe in fighting in wars. I'm a little on the fence about Harry joining up.
Well, I have to say that this job that he will be serving in is a non-combative job. He will be a drummer. He will be behind the lines. The drummers are behind the lines, and the officers can see them, and they pass signals to them, and then they pass signals, the drummers, with their drum beats to the troops. So it's not a job where he'll actually be fighting.
Harry, are you really passionate about this?
Yeah, Mom, can I please go? I'm very passionate about this.
Harry, you know we have the potential of getting read out of Quaker meeting. You know what that means, right? All of our friends and neighbors in this part of town are Quakers and loyalists. We'll be shunned from everyone. Are you sure this is going to be worth it? It's a really big sacrifice.
It will be worth it. We can be free. We can do whatever we want.
Sergeant, we don't have any of the things that a soldier might need. We don't have a gun. We certainly don't have a regimental coat like you're wearing or even a hat.
We will provide that. We may not provide small clothes at the moment. You see I'm wearing civilian clothes underneath my coat, but we will provide a coat. And you have a Quaker hat, And your Quaker hat can be made into a three-cornered hat very easily by tying it like this. And I would take this now, Harry, when you go with me. And you know, I brought a coat just to get an idea of the size. The drum major will give you a drummer's coat, but right now, I just want to see how this fits very well. We have several coats that size. Ah, Harry, well, let's go see the drum major and see if we can get you into the regiment.
Harry! Welcome back to 2021. We hope you enjoyed our short skit, Divided New Jersey. A couple of key takeaways that we'd like you to remember about this period in New Jersey's history is that not everybody was ready for the American Revolution in 1776. Some people, the Loyalists, really felt that we should stick with Britain and King George. It's all anybody ever knew, and they felt safe and secure. On the other hand, people were really getting fed up with the way that we were being treated. We really felt like our voice wasn't heard in Parliament, taxation without representation, the Stamp Act. We really kind of felt our need to break free and become our own people, our own government, and our own eventually United States of America. We wanted to do this little skit today for you to kind of think about people back in time. Real people would have these kind of conversations around their dinner table, talking about key issues in life. At this period of time, it was the American Revolution. And we invite you to sit down at your dining room table tonight with your family and talk about something important, debate, go back and forth, give your opinion, state your claim. And we look forward to seeing you again next week as we do another video about the American Revolution in New Jersey. Thanks on behalf of the Burlington County Historical Society, Lisa,
Harry,
And Jeff.
huzzah!
Huzzah!
huzzah!